because anyone...
Henry's thing.
Yeah, okay, I heard it.
Let's all follow Henry's thing.
I heard it. We're just going to move on.
When I watched it, I cried of disappointment.
I was like, is this a good or a bad thing?
I'm weak.
Okay.
I can't do this.
Okay, so let me pose this scenario, right? Because everyone had hyped it up so much. And I was thinking, I really want to watch this. Like, people are carrying on about this. It must be great. What? Why? I don't understand. Sometimes things are just underwhelming. What's up, beautiful people, and welcome back to the channel.
Happy Thursday.
We've all been there, right? Like, you hype up this thing in your head for days or weeks, and you finally experience it, and you're like, oh, not bad. It's just underwhelming. So today we're going to talk a little bit about underwhelming experiences. Like when you've seen something on Instagram, a food place, and you're like, oh, I have to try that.
When a movie everyone loves and it didn't really do anything for you.
Mm-hmm.
And you were so excited. You were like, oh my gosh, yes, I'm going to see this.
Yeah. When you meet someone in real life after texting for weeks and... So yeah, without further ado, we're going to get into it. Right, so time for our sanity check scenario. So,
bring it.
You've been looking forward to something for weeks, right? It's a new job, it's an experience, it's like meeting someone, it's trying new food, whatever it is, right? And you finally get to experience this thing, and it's just meh. Like, it's not great, it's not bad. It's just fine, right? What are you doing? Are you just gonna like pretend that you like it because you don't want to seem ungrateful? Are you gonna feel guilty because you're disappointed? Are you just like spiraling internally like, what is wrong with me? Why don't I like this thing? Or why am I not amazed by this thing? What are you doing?
I think the person before, like the person who I was before, would probably spiral and think what's wrong with me.
Yeah.
But I think I would just to keep the peace, I would just like pretend, I think I would try and have fun, I suppose, or try my best.
Okay.
And then maybe if the conversation says, it brings up the conversation at the end, I'm like, look, I'm sorry, it wasn't really for me. But it's got nothing to do, like, I feel really grateful that this happened, or but yeah, I wouldn't cause a drama. Am I the drama? But I think I would just, I would try my best, to have a good time. And I think I would just, at the end, at the conversation, I would say, hey, this really isn't for me. Thank you. I'm very grateful. But yeah, no. It depends what it is, though.
That's a fair point.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm definitely not pretending that I like something.
Oh, 100% you won't pretend.
I can't do that. Okay, I don't have a very good poker face. Someone would probably be able to win millions off me if I ever decided to play poker. Okay, but I think, again, like you said, depending on what it is, like if it's just something that I did myself, if it's something I planned myself, I would just be like, okay, I've just hyped this up way too much in my head. Obviously, the hype is not going to meet up, or the reality is not going to live up to the hype, which that's a thing. But if it was with someone else, I think I would have a little bit of trouble, because I want to be honest.
Yeah.
Because also, depending on who this person is, right? We've all seen the movies where there's this elderly couple, right? And one day the guy said, the husband let it slip that he doesn't like her meatloaf. We've all seen a movie like this, right? And she goes, what do you mean? I've been making this for you for 30 years. What do you mean? Why didn't you tell me you don't like it? I don't want to be that person, okay? I don't want to be that person who sat just pretending to enjoy something for the next 25 years of my life because I feel too bad to say something. But the thing is, it's about how you say it. So I would be grateful for the experience and the fact that the person wanted to share that experience with me. But I would just be honest and say, it's like, I'm happy that you really, really enjoyed it. It's just, it's not for me. Like you said, it's just, it's not for me. I wouldn't wait for the conversation to come up though, because if we're doing this thing, you're going to be able to see in my face, I'm not enjoying myself. Like, again, depending on what it is, because even if I don't enjoy the thing itself, I may enjoy the experience with the person.
Yeah.
So, like, just spending time with the person. But yeah, I'm being honest. I'm sorry.
Thing is, it depends, because if it's food, then fair enough. Yes, you have
enjoy either way.
Like, fair enough if it's like the first time you've experienced that, or you've ate that kind of food, and then you're going through that. Okay, yeah, I liked it. I didn't really like it, and then next time they invite you or to eat the same, have the meatloaf.
You see,
then you'll be like, no. I'm weak.
Okay,
I'm weak. I can't do this.
Okay, so let me pose this scenario, right? Let's say you don't tell the person the first time that you didn't enjoy it. Okay, let's just say you don't. You don't get around to that. You can't do it. Like, you just feel too bad, whatever the reason is, and you don't tell this person. What happens the second time? Because now, second time, it's going to be too damn awkward to turn around and be like, I don't actually like this thing. I know I told you I liked it last time, but actually I don't. I was lying.
I was lying.
You see what I'm saying? You have to say this like straight up from the very first time, because otherwise you just end up in this hole 25 years later saying that you love the meatloaf.
That's the thing. I'm not going to wait 25 years to tell my partner.
How long are you waiting? Okay, how long are you waiting?
Because 24 and a half.
20. Because the thing is, no matter when you bring it up after the first time, no matter when you bring it up, it's going to be awkward. Okay? No matter when you bring it up. Depending on how this person receives what you're saying and how they feel about you not liking something that they like, it's gonna be awkward. Okay? The longer you leave it, the more awkward it gets.
Yeah. No, it is true to say at that specific time to be able to tell them right there and then, like, I'm sorry, I don't like it.
So it's just about the way that you say it. If you say it like in a caring way, like, you don't have to like everything, right? You're not going to like everything,
and they can't expect you to like everything.
But that's the thing, maybe they don't expect you to, but in your head you're going, oh my gosh, this person wants me to like, exactly, right? So let's just remove the ambiguity and just be like, thank you so much for bringing me on this experience. I really enjoyed sharing this time with you. I just want to put that out there. Like, this is not something I would want to do again. For example. Right? But I do appreciate that you brought me here, and it was great to actually have experienced this with you. And then we just move on. And if they don't accept that, well, in my personal opinion, that's just not a great situation. But anyway,
moving on.
Thing is, we've all been in these situations, right? Where you Instagram, okay? Instagram. Have you? Okay, they've actually started making reels though. Instagram versus reality. You've seen those reels?
Not as often, no.
Okay, so they come up a lot on my feed. Maybe it's just, obviously it's my algorithm.
Algorithm there.
But they'll have like someone who travels a lot, and they go to this place and it looks amazing, right? It's like clear waters, it's quiet, nobody else there. They look like the last person on the face of the planet. And then someone will make a video where they're doing exactly the same thing, and they say Instagram, showing this video, versus reality, and it's just people everywhere. People are just queuing up to take a video, to take a photo, to take like whatever it is. And I think that's where social media kind of gets us. Because you're expecting this big wow factor, right? And you get there and you're thinking, what the fuck?
What is this?
Exactly. Where is all of this amazingness that people have been talking about?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I mean, it just Instagram was just a liar. I mean, yeah, especially with food. Like you see all these reels of food, amazing like burgers and food, and so easy to make and things. And you're like, and when you either actually experience it, you're like, oh, it's not as as hyped as you had it in your head. That's the thing though, other people can be biased and they could say, oh yeah, this is amazing, you have to go, you have to do this, or you have to taste this food, and then you're like, it may be the one thing that you may be the only person that doesn't like that or experiences that, and you're the 1% of the population that didn't like that.
I don't think it's necessary. Okay, it is slightly biased, but it's not to me. It in theory, if you think that somebody is biased from because they've told you something's good, then technically you're biased if you tell someone else that something's good. It's just what you like,
Yeah.
right? But I think the thing is that we expect that when we see other people reacting to something a certain way, you're like, oh, this is going to be great.
Yeah.
And then you get there and you're like, it's like ads, right? When you see ads for like McDonald's or KFC, the food never looks like that, okay? Because the stuff that they have in the ads is not food.
Yeah.
It is polystyrene and it is foam and it is shaving cream and
Conspiracy
it is all
theory.
sorts of stuff to make it look good because we eat with our eyes.
Yes.
And so then you think, oh, you go there and you order this, and in the ad, right, the movie, in the burger literally looks like
Looks
this
massive.
perfect burger, and
But
you get
that's
it and
all
it looks like
staged.
someone's like fucking literally been stood like this for 5 minutes because you get this burger and it's just like
Pretty sure I've seen that's conspiracy theory for me. I've seen people on YouTube do that,
yeah.
and it's all staged.
But that's the thing,
And it's staged and it's fake, and yeah.
I don't think it's a conspiracy theory. I think it's actually just
It's
what they
actually
do.
real. Yeah.
Right? Because the thing is, they want to make it look good. No one's going to want to buy a burger if you're advertising it as this flat doll thing that has no color.
Literally.
No one's going to
Oh.
want it.
Yeah.
And so they have to make it look good.
Yeah.
But this, I just think it's like, it's social media is one of the biggest things. Not
Yeah.
even just social media, just media in general.
Yeah.
Right? Because it's like when you see a movie, the final movie, there's a lot of outtakes, things that would not have made the movie good if it had been in there.
Yeah.
So it's people are, I wouldn't say it's being dishonest. It is using the best content that you have. Everybody does it in some way, shape, or form. You do it on social media. You do it on like they'll do it in ads. They do it in movies, music videos, music. Like technically, it's everywhere, and technically everybody does it. So
yeah, that was the main thing of the media, and I think people get touched up for like ads, like full on like tan and
oh, dude, it's like okay, again, I think most women, to be fair, probably most men have been in the situation as well. But like when you look at a fitness magazine and you see someone on the front of the fitness magazine and you go, oh, here's this person's diet, here's their exercise routine, I am going to do this, and in 6 months I will look like that. That person does not even look like that.
No.
Okay?
And it's just oil.
It is airbrushed, it is photoshopped, it is whatever, right?
Yeah.
Yes, they are in great shape. Yes, they work very hard to get there, right? You have to give that to them. But they do,
like their skin and everything is so perfect, so flawless.
that's
but
what I'm saying, airbrushed, yeah. And I mean, the thing is, like, they probably do water cycles beforehand, which basically just helps your body to shed as much water as possible so your skin's like stuck to your muscles. And then you look a lot, like you have a lot more definition and everything. So that person doesn't even look like that. But the thing is, okay, it is a little bit of social media and the media and whatever, but we also do this to ourselves. Let's be honest. We go and sit up here and tell ourselves all of these lies about how great this thing is going to be and how well it's going to work, and then we get there and we have these expectations of it's going to be massive, and then it's just like, what?
I mean, I was just thinking also, like, okay, yeah, maybe social media has perked it up a little bit on how to fake it and fake it to make in all this situation. But I think we always have to put ourselves, like, for an interview, for instance, like,
Yes.
we put makeup on, we put a suit on,
Put on
or we
nice
put a
clothes.
dress, we put nice clothes, we put our best
You go and
clothes.
buy clothes to wear
You
sometimes.
go and buy clothes, exactly, all for, you know, for this job and everything. And yeah, but then the rest of the days you realize that is not, you just, it's like the transition.
I think it's about, a lot of times you'll put your best foot forward, which you should be doing,
Yeah.
like, definitely in job interviews. Just be doing that in job
Yeah,
interviews, right? But the thing is, we always want to show up as our best the first time that you meet someone or meet a new boss or meet whatever, right? Because the thing is that first impressions matter. First impressions stick.
Yeah.
But I think that there's a fine line between showing up as your best self and showing up as someone that you never show up with any other time.
Yeah, that's true.
I think that it's a bit of a fine line. It's like, for example, first dates.
Yeah.
You've been talking to someone for weeks, right? Either you meet them online or you've met them in real life, whatever. If not so much if you met them in real life. Let's say, for example, you met them online. You've been talking online for weeks, right? And the conversation is great. You're both vibing, whatever it is. When you go to meet up, you put on your best outfit, you do your hair best, you're doing makeup, you're spraying all the perfume. You're just like, yes, this is not who I am every day, but this is who I'm going to be today because I want to make a good impression, which is, it's nice. Okay, let's be honest. When someone makes an effort when you meet them the first time, it's great. But then also, something that happens on first dates is that if you're talking to someone, if you've never met them in person and you're talking to someone for weeks and you meet them and you think there's just no chemistry.
Yeah.
Nothing. It's just flat.
Thing is, when you meet someone online and you get to it, it's really weird. I don't understand why, because you got to see each other. You got to
Know
talk
each other.
you like know each other online and all this and how you are. Like, it shouldn't be much of a problem. Well, for me, it wouldn't be much of a problem when you like see each other in person. But then, yeah, as you said, if there's no chemistry, but then there was already an emotional connection there.
I have emotional connections with friends. Doesn't mean I'm attracted to them.
Yeah, true.
See, this is the problem.
Fair. Yeah. But it's always so awkward. It's so awkward. And to be fair, 9 times out of 10, it doesn't really work. Like
9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10 in my
10
case.
times.
So far, yeah. I've been on a couple. Has not been the best experience each time for multiple different reasons. It was never the same. Well, not never. It was very often not the same reason.
Yeah.
There's multiple different reasons. But yes, I think that's one of the things that we hype. And like I said, then it's awkward, right? Because now showing disappointment feels awkward.
Yeah.
Right? Because you want to show that, like, if it's people you know, you want to be grateful, you want to show your gratitude, because it's not necessarily just about what you did. It's about the fact that this person thought of setting something up or thought of you and invited you somewhere, whatever it is. But then it's like, how do we go about this? Like, if I'm now disappointed,
Yeah.
how do we navigate this situation?
Yeah. How do you move on from there?
Depending on who you're with, some people don't take it well when you don't like what they like. So it can get a little bit awkward.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, as I said, it's very, very awkward. like, you would think you have, again, with the high expectations, you've hyped it up. Oh yeah, just because the way of how you've spoken to this person online, they sound amazing and all this, and maybe you've seen their face. You've got to that point where you've seen their face, but that's why I would think that it wouldn't be as, that it would be, the connection would still be there, but then it just completely switches up. And it changes when you meet in person.
It's because spending time in someone's actual
presence
is very different.
Yeah.
Like, they can look as pretty as anybody else, right? Or as, like, they could be a model. Okay, let's put it out there. They could be a model. They could be absolutely drop dead gorgeous with a body carved out of marble, right? Spending time with someone in person, I don't care how hot you are, okay? If we ain't vibing, we ain't vibing.
Yeah.
That's just it. So, it's looking at photos of someone and actually spending time with someone are two very different
things. Yeah.
Very different things.
But then if they can actually continue that conversation that you've had online about, say, if you've had like deep conversations, if you like spoken about this or this or that, and then you meet them, I suppose if they can carry that conversation like in person, or it could also happen that they could just like not speak, or like how that doesn't make sense to me. Like,
okay, no, so here's the thing, right? Let's be honest. Talking online is a lot easier than talking in person, right?
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Because people can't see your facial expressions. You don't have the pressure of thinking, how am I coming across? You're just typing, right? So I think a lot of people are better over text than in person. I happen to be completely the opposite. I am awkward AF over text. I don't do well over text unless you already know me and you know my sense of humor. Because sometimes it's a bit dark and twisted. And if you don't know me, I'm pretty sure it's scary.
Yeah.
But so I'm completely the opposite. I'm much better in person. I'm not very good online.
I think I'm both. I think I'm a bit of both. I'm super awkward in person for someone that I haven't met.
Yeah.
And if not, and then obviously if I've met someone, like if like you know me, I'm unhinged. But then over text, I mean, for one, I'm a really bad texter, and two, I think I don't know, I may feel a little bit safer. However, I'm still awkward in person, so it's kind of like
yeah, see, that's what I say. It's like, I think that's probably what happens a lot of times, is that you'll text with someone and texting's going great, because this has happened to me as well. Where I've been texting's going great. You meet the person and it's just awkward, dead silence, and you try and you say something and they can't carry the conversation.
Yeah.
And you think, but you carried the conversation over text. Like,
yeah, there's a problem there.
I think because
if you can't do it in person, then
yeah, but I think it's because a lot of people feel safer over text than in person. It's very it's more vulnerable in person than over text, I think. Probably. That's just my opinion. But yeah, that's one of the things I think that's very
but you will find like the awkward person. Do you know what came into my head yesterday's the movie that we watched yesterday? The awkward voicemails, like they're both as awkward as each other.
Oh, Ibiza, it's great. Ibiza's great. But that's the thing, you just need to find someone whose weird matches yours.
That's whether you know them online or whether you've met them in person.
Doesn't matter how you meet them. But yeah, we're not going to get into
that. Yeah, no.
We did a whole thing on relationships recently. Okay,
watch our last video.
It was way too long. I don't think that we should be doing more of these. We're talking about things that are underwhelming. Okay, like people, like places, like food, movies, books. What else? Okay, music not so much. Well, for me personally, but like movies and books. I'm gonna say something a lot of people are not gonna like. I do not understand Harry Potter. Okay, I do not understand the hype around Harry Potter. He's just a dude with a stick. Okay.
And a scar on his face.
Okay. I don't even know that. I tried watching one of the movies. I can't remember which one it was. And I was like, I don't get it. Because everyone had hyped it up so much. And I was thinking, oh, I really want to watch this. Like, people are carrying on about this. It must be great. What? Why? I don't understand what the hype was about. I don't get it.
Okay, that's me. However,
Okay.
okay. A lot of people are going to hate me as well.
Oh,
Stranger Things. I just don't understand it. I watched it. I
fair.
promise you, I watched a few episodes and I did not like it.
Yeah.
It's not my thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I probably said, to be fair, I probably said the same thing about Bridgerton and I'm obsessed. Anyway, it's a different story. But I don't get Stranger Things or Game of Thrones.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah. I was
not
gonna say,
my thing.
Game of Thrones, it took a couple of episodes for me to get into it, but Game of Thrones was pretty good. I was like, yes, I understand what the hype's about. I followed that right till the very end. The last season was a bit shit. I'm not gonna lie. Like the last season, we were thinking, what are you guys doing? Just write the story. You had such a good story. Why are you screwing this up?
Yeah.
But the thing is, I watched it because I wanted to finish. I have this thing. If I start watching something, even after it starts to get shit, I have to finish watching it. I have to finish it. It just, my brain doesn't allow me not to finish. I have to finish it. Okay. There is one thing though that I've not finished.
What?
Witcher. Since they replaced Henry Cavill, I'm sorry. Henry Cavill was a brilliant actor in Witcher. Okay. And then they brought in.
Has that got anything to do with the Mandalorian?
The younger Hemsworth brother.
Liam?
Yeah, there we go. Liam Hemsworth. No offense. I know that Liam is a great actor because, well, he's a good actor because I've seen him in other things. Not bad at all. But the problem for me was the fact that Henry just brought so much more to that character than Liam did. I'm sorry.
Oh, I didn't realize they replaced.
Yeah, they had. There was a whole thing about it.
Why did they do Chris though?
Probably because Chris didn't want to do it.
Fair.
Because the thing is, I think Chris realized it's very difficult to follow Henry's thing.
Yeah.
Because anyone...
Henry's thing.
Yeah, okay. I heard it.
Let's all follow Henry's thing.
I heard it. We're just going to move on. We are just going to move on. It's very difficult to follow Henry's character. Like, follow up.
I ain't getting out of it.
It's just going to get worse.
It's going to get worse.
It's just going to get worse. It's fine. But yes, I think that to me was... I understand what happened. Like, there was a whole thing around what happened. So I understand why Henry wouldn't carry on with it.
Yeah.
But that, to me, they made a very big mistake, in my personal opinion.
Yeah.
I've never played the game, so I have no idea what the whole thing's about. I don't even know. I only know what I've watched in the series. But to me, it was great until the last one.
I think one for me that really, I wouldn't say broke my heart, but I was really hyping myself for it. This is the thing, when I hype myself for something and I'm like have the super high expectations, is like I have high standards. So it's like, oh, I need to expect this and this. And then suddenly it's like, oh. But then when I have the low expectations, I have nothing. It blows my mind.
That just proves how much expectations have to do with how we experience things, right?
Yeah.
Because I think when you don't experience a lot, you go in and you're thinking, this is going to be crap. And then anything good can happen and you're like, oh my gosh, this is actually brilliant. Whereas if you watch that exact same movie, or if you read that exact same book, for example, and you had extremely high expectations, you're expecting all these great things to happen, and then things are happening, but not as great as you want them to, and then you're like, this is just not great.
Yeah.
So it's the expectation.
Is the expectations. I mean, I had one specifically where this was a few years back where I was, still am probably devoted to Hocus Pocus. It was back in the 90s.
Okay.
That was one of my all-time, alongside Halloween Town and Hocus Pocus. They were both my absolute favourite. And obviously when they brought up the idea that they were bringing a new one, I was like, this is going to be great. This is going to be amazing. How are they going to do it? All this spiral head. When I watched it, I cried. Of disappointment.
I was like, is this a good or a bad thing?
No, I cried of disappointment. I gave it a second chance and I kind of like tolerated it, but it was just one thing that you hold so in your memory do you know what I mean? Like,
yes.
you have something and you
Yes.
expect, like, please don't ruin it or don't
I know exactly what you're talking about, okay? Because when I was younger, Neverending Story was it was the greatest movie ever made. Well, series of movies ever made. Neverending Story.
Yeah.
And I remember when I got older and I could actually like find things to watch and I could watch stuff myself, I was like, I want to watch this again because it just was such a childhood classic. It was so bad. It was so bad, and I thought, I was like, I understand why this is great for kids. I'm kind of upset I ruined my own memory.
Yeah.
By watching
your own childhood.
I was like, But this is not the first time that I've ruined something for myself, right? Because I think I told you about it this week when I went, so there's a bakery that's like close to where I work, and they have these Biscoff chocolate cookie cups, right? Okay, so it is basically chocolate cookie dough that they press into a muffin cup, and then they fill it with Biscoff, and then they have a layer of melted chocolate, and then they have a piece of Biscoff biscuit in, right? But the cookie cup is literally, it's choc chip cookie dough. Okay, it is amazing.
It is.
And so
it was an experience.
Yeah, I was gonna say that once when I went to go and get one, I was like, I have to get one for you because I've been telling you about how great this thing is, right?
Yeah.
Luckily, you loved it.
I loved it. I did. Yeah.
Okay.
That was like, because you were hyped it. That was one of the very small times
That
that
and
you've
Bridgerton.
hyped it. That and Bridgerton.
And Marvel.
And Marvel, yes. Yeah, no, but this is like, okay, this is like, I was very excited for this little cup, Biscoff cup. I was like, when I tried it, I was like, oh, it's like heaven in my mouth. Like, I was ready for a diabetic coma.
I was going to say, it is like diabetes in a cup, but it is worth it, okay?
It is definitely worth it.
Okay, so what happened was a couple of days later, I went to go and get another one of these, right? They didn't have any. And I'd seen that they had Rocky Road. So I love Rocky Road. I absolutely love Rocky Road. And so I thought, oh, I'm going to get myself a Rocky Road then, because now they don't have the Biscoff cookie cups. And I got this Rocky Road, and I took the first bite, and I was like, It was not bad. It was nice, but I was expecting, like, it looked otherworldly, okay? And so I was expecting it was going to be absolutely brilliant. It wasn't. It was so disappointing. It was so anticlimactic. It was, oh, no. I think it happens a lot with me with food, and then with places.
Yeah. Oh,
okay. We have talked about it before.
Tell the story?
We have talked about it before, but okay.
Where do you even start?
So we went on a trip. We were just going to go have a look at the cathedral, just walk around in Salisbury, and Tiff was like, she was looking, because she always does this, right? She likes to see what's around. I'm just like, that looks pretty, let's go there, right? She likes to Google stuff and see what's around. So anyway, she comes to me, she's like, Stonehenge is not that far away. There's like this tour bus that goes there, and we can get on the tour bus and we can like go to Stonehenge. And I'm thinking, dude, Stonehenge, I've never seen Stonehenge, right? I live in the UK, I probably should have seen it by now. I've been here a minute. And so we get on this bus, hot AF, right? We go all the way there. We walk however far to get there. Get there. You're boiling. Then the wind's blowing. So first you were like dripping with sweat, and the next thing now, you can't even see straight because you've just got shit flying in your face the whole time. And we get there. And obviously they've cornered it off now because people are scraping things off the stone. So they don't want anyone.
Touch it anymore.
Yeah, you can't touch it anymore. And we get there, and I'm like, I paid £45 to see a bunch of rocks. They're even that big.
Yeah.
Like, okay, well, from where we were stood, obviously, I think if you were closer, that would be a completely different story. But you can't even get proper photos. It's just too far away.
I swear, it has changed since in the last 20 years, someone's taken, like building Lego, right? Someone's probably come round and just taken half of the size of it because it used to be bigger, it used to be taller.
But the last time you saw it, you were smaller.
Well,
okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Right. That is the difference.
I still believe someone took a piece of it.
Aliens are just coming in the middle of the night.
Yes.
And they are just, they're slowly just taking some of these stones. Probably the same aliens who put it there in the first place. They're like, we want our ship back.
We want our shit back. Yeah, fair enough.
So like, we'll just take it little bits at a time until someone notices.
We don't need it.
Oh, yeah, that was slightly underwhelming.
Very, very underwhelming.
And the thing is, I feel so bad because, I did feel bad, like, straight off the bat, because I thought to myself, like, people travel from all over the world to see this sometimes, right? And I'm stood there and I'm thinking, this is it?
Is that it?
It's a bunch of rocks. Like obviously I knew it was a bunch of rocks, but I thought that there was going to be like, I thought it was going to be wow rocks, right? Not
just rocks.
The birds were more entertaining, right? They were like fucking Hitchcock birds all over the stones, right? That was more entertaining.
Yeah.
And yeah, now it's like you can turn around and be like, oh, I've gone to Stonehenge. I've been to Stonehenge. Great. That's it. That's literally all I got out of this experience was a couple of photos with these really tiny rocks in them.
Yeah.
And be able to say I've been to Stonehenge.
Because we were doing all those, like those little poses that people do just like that. Like it literally feels
that was probably the most fun part, I think, was actually just posing.
Yeah.
In awkward ways and trying to direct each other to pose properly and then going, no, go back the other way. No, hang on, drop your hand a little bit. Wait. And then afterwards you're like, my back.
It was a whole staging to try and make those poses, to hold on to Stonehenge.
I think that was the most entertaining part of that whole experience, which is kind of sad, I think.
Yeah.
That's very underwhelming. But yeah.
Yeah, to me the cathedral was better an experience, and I had already been there for
definitely I think that was probably it.
It was. You think it's magical, you think it's very this and that, and people come to the summer solstice and they do a whole ritual, whatever. It's not that magical.
Like, sorry for anyone who's like really enamored by Stonehenge.
Yeah, sorry to the people that study history as well, and
I doubt anyone who studies history is going to be watching our channel.
Not just history, but what's the study of the fossils? Archaeology.
The study of the fossils. The rocks. Anyway, yes. Hashtag sorry not sorry to anyone that we've offended. This is our opinion. Remember, we say this multiple times on this channel. These are our opinions. You don't have to agree. You don't have to like it. This is the beauty of freedom of speech and freedom of choice.
Agree to disagree.
Anyway,
you've probably gone to the Tower of Pisa and it's the same thing. You've probably gone to the...
No. I really want to go to the Tower of Pisa and I want to go to is it the Colosseum in Rome?
I want to go to the Colosseum.
Yes.
And the Trevi Fountain as well. Yeah. You still have to go to Paris as well.
Yeah.
To see that.
All these places I have to go because this bitch right here has already been to them, right? Anyway.
Okay, well.
Yes.
It's just a train ride.
It is. Very long train ride. But yes. It's just a train ride.
It's like 2 hours from London.
Yeah, from London. And how far are we from London?
3 hours.
Okay. Right.
Okay, never mind. That's another story. That's another video.
Math, right? We need to do some math. But yes. Oh, we'll stick to London for now until we could go a little bit further. Yes.
Yeah, I think London was more. It was better than Stonehenge for you.
Oh, 100%. But that's just because there's so much to see. Right? Yeah. So in a city, everything's busy. So fine, you've got like a lot of noise, but there's also so much to see. There's buildings, there's stores, there's people doing all sorts of weird stuff. There's like there's a lot of things to see. So you marvel at the architecture, at you can go and have different experiences. You go to stores that you never see here where you can find things that you wouldn't find here, that kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
That is why London was exciting to me.
Yeah.
Yes, the busyness kind of gets annoying sometimes, but I actually don't mind busy. Now you go to somewhere like Stonehenge, and it's just no. Let's just put this into perspective, right? Because I feel like I maybe need to defend Stonehenge a little bit. Okay, so you go out there, and it's a lot of open space. It is quiet, except it's not, because there's a bunch of people there, and everyone's shouting at each other, even though they're stood right next to each other, which is I don't get it. Anyway, so you go to this place where it's quiet, serene. You can marvel at nature and like the history that's behind it. Except you can't do that because there's just so many people. And because everyone's just trying to take photos. And when you stand somewhere to look at something, people look at you as if to say, we want to take a photo there. How much longer are you going to be? We got quite a few of those looks. So you can't actually fully appreciate it for everything that it is, which may be the reason why we didn't. Don't know. But I think that's probably, for me personally, the biggest difference between the two.
Yeah, no, that's true. To be fair, that's kind of like the Mona Lisa in Paris. You literally get like 2 seconds and it's like, right, and because there's so many people, you don't get to, what? I will take you to go see the Mona Lisa. I will call Leo.
See what I have to put up with. I just sat here. I saw the Mona Lisa and it was so underwhelming.
Hey, I've told you many times and you just give me excuses. So what am I supposed to do?
Excuses?
Excuse me?
Says the one who's going to be gone for 3 weeks, using all of your holiday to go visit family.
Not all of them. I've still got plenty of days off. Thank you very much.
Yeah. We have different views on traveling. We have different experiences with traveling.
It was my mum's birthday.
I can tell you all about South Africa, right? Table Mountain, Kruger National Reserve, Kruger Park. What other places? The Pass. I'm trying to think of all these places in South Africa that I've been that you haven't been. This is a competition now.
Oh, we're
going to turn into one of those unhealthy dynamics where we just compete with each other all the time.
Yeah, who's the competitive in the friendship?
Me. Yeah, actually.
You just said it's a competition.
Yeah, it was a joke. I was like, I'm the worst person to have on your team if you want to win something, because I don't give a shit. Okay? I really don't care.
I don't give a shit either.
And that's what I'm saying. We're going to turn into one of these friendship dynamics who like just want to compete for everything. It's probably going to be shit. Anyway, I like this much better. So the name of the game this week is Yay or Nay, Underwhelming Edition.
Underwhelming Edition.
So I'm going to go through a couple of questions about things that are sometimes underwhelming, sometimes not. And yeah. Our opinions, if you don't agree, you don't have to agree. We're just moving on.
Yeah, it's just your opinion.
Exactly. Yay or nay, viral food spots. I love food, okay? I love food.
Me too, but sometimes I've had the experience that, they hype food places and is not as amazing as you'd think.
This is true. However, there's always something good on the menu. It may not be what the person's advertised.
Yeah.
But there's always something good on the menu. And worst case scenario, there's a better place next door.
Yeah. Go to the kebab shop next door.
Yeah, dude, honestly. No, so yes, they overhype it a lot of times. But, dude, food is food.
Yeah.
Okay? Food is food. So
yeah, the only food that joint that won't disappoint me is Mackey's. Even though I'll pass it through the image that they point out on the ads and stuff.
yeah.
I don't care. I still love it, and
Yeah, you just accept that it's not going to look the same as what it looks
exactly
in the ads.
I look the other way. Like I don't care.
Yeah, I don't expect food to look the same as the way that it's advertised.
Yeah.
But depending on what's on it, either way it could be good.
Yeah.
So if someone prefers like a certain type of sauce and you don't, obviously it's not going to be good. But generally speaking, like I said, there's always something good on the menu.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
To be fair, the cheese melt Philly, I think, from KFC. Oh, good.
I haven't
Very
had that
good.
yet. I have seen it advertised and I've wanted to try
It's
it.
very. Do you know what? I didn't see it advertised, but I just seen it when I went
When
to
you saw
the
it.
when I saw it. I've seen it when I saw it. When I walked in there, and it was really good. So yeah.
Okay. I will be trying that. Yay or nay? Highly recommended movies. Yeah. Please see previous comment about Harry Potter for more information.
I mean,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what. Usually, when I feel like when I like something that's been hyped up and I have low expectations of,
Yeah.
I always tend to really enjoy it, and I'm late to the fandom basically. But most of the it takes me a while to get into it or to someone to convince me to watch it. Like it happened with K-pop Demon Hunters. Then people were like thinking about it. I'm like, no, no, no. I watched it. I liked it.
Yeah.
That was it. I mean, I'm not going to say it was amazing. I cried. No. But even though, yeah, exactly. Even though you did, but we agreed to, it wasn't as, as hyped as.
Yeah, we agree to disagree.
Exactly.
But yeah, a lot of times you'll see something, except people will advertise something and you think it's going to be great. Okay, but to be fair, this happens with trailers as well.
Yes.
So it's not even just like people who recommend stuff. When you watch a trailer and you think, oh, this movie is going to be banging. And then you watch it and you think they just put all the funny parts in the trailer.
Yeah, I mean they're not meant to. That's the thing, though. On the trailers, are they meant to put like the good stuff in it, like the best stuff? You can't put all the story because it will give it away.
Yeah, but remember, a trailer is meant to make you watch the movie. That's literally what a trailer does. It's meant to want to make you watch this movie. So of course they're going to put all the best parts in it.
Yeah.
But sometimes trailers can also be misleading because they'll put stuff in an order that doesn't actually happen in the movie. And then you think the movie's going a different direction, and actually then it doesn't go that direction.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I take recommendations, especially for movies, with a grain of salt. Because it doesn't always pan out, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm to be fair, I'm usually fussy. So I'll probably you know that I'm very fussy with movies.
No, really?
Since when?
Yeah, where was I?
Newsflash.
Yay or nay? New Year's parties.
No. You think a New Year's party is going to be... They hype them up so much and New Year's is going to be so amazing. And it isn't. It's depressing. Wow, way to sell it. Just for me, it's just too many high expectations on the New Year's. And when it ends up being quite disappointing, it's like, oh, okay.
Okay. I love me a good party. I really do. I just go out and I'm just like, you know what? It's a party. I don't have major expectations about an amazing place and whatever, because it has been disappointing in the past.
Yeah.
But generally speaking, if they're playing some good music, I'll make it a good party. It's okay. So I do like New Year's parties because the vibe is almost always there. Because of the fact that not everybody, most people want to go out on New Year's. So you know for a fact, sure it's busy, but like the vibes are there. I love me some vibes, okay? I love me some music. I love going out, having a good time.
Yeah. But I think there's more expectations on New Year's parties than it is. Like, yeah, I like going out as well and having fun and dancing. But I feel there's always like maybe a pressure specifically for New Year's.
I do get that, because it's like if someone invites you to a birthday party, you don't necessarily think, oh my gosh, I'm going to go out and I'm just going to have the best time ever at this person's birthday party. So I get that.
Yeah.
I get that. Like I said, I'm all up for going out New Year's. Having said that, we didn't go out this previous.
That's what I was going to say. We didn't go out.
But to be fair, neither one of us was feeling it. I was like fluish, so just the vibes were not there.
Yeah.
Okay. But if I was feeling up to it, 100% I would have gone out.
Yeah, and we've been out before for New Year's, and we've ended up, dancing and singing
going to multiple different places, like club hopping.
Yeah, exactly, which has been so much fun. We just decided to, we weren't feeling it this year, and that's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah. Yay or nay? Fancy restaurants with small portions. Give me some real food. Okay? I have never been to a fancy restaurant before. And one of the reasons why is because I shudder to think of what my reaction will be if they bring me a plate with this little thing in the middle of it.
Yeah.
And I've paid good money for that. Like, fancy restaurants, generally speaking, obviously, most times they'll have better chefs, so the food will be better, sure. But then I'm going to have to order 4 of those things just to get a proper portion? Don't do that to me, okay? Don't do that to me. I want proper food.
Hang on, you're going to order 4 things of those things?
Yeah, like 4 portions of the same dish just to be able to get one proper portion.
Yeah, but in a fancy restaurant where those tiny little portions are, surely the dish is like £100.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. This is why to me it's not worth it.
No.
Because, sure, I'm pretty sure that the food is amazing. Because, as I said, they've got better chefs. They can afford better chefs, right? So chances are, not always, but chances are the food will be better. However, if you're giving me a quarter of what I should be eating as a human being, I'm not up for that. I don't like that.
Yeah. Chances are you're going to end up at the kebab shop next door paying £6 for a kebab.
Exactly. After having the starters at the restaurant, starters, you're going to go out and get a proper meal.
Nah.
And also dessert, okay? Again, if you're going to bring me dessert that's like this big, what am I meant to do with that? What?
Why do they do that? I don't get it. I really don't get it.
Because it's all about the status and about it being a fancy restaurant. And I don't know, maybe rich people don't eat a lot of food. I don't know. But
what's wrong with them? What's wrong with them?
It's a valid question. I don't know if I would be able to be rich like that, because I'd probably still just be going to Mackey's and kebab shop.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I would still have my Mackey's even though I would have a lot of money.
Yeah. Yeah. I would probably go once for the experience. I would want to go once for the experience.
Yeah.
Of like the whole atmosphere and to see what it's like to go to said restaurant.
Yeah, and how the staff treat you, if they treat you nice and they treat you like royalty. I don't think that's right.
Oh, one thing though. Fancy restaurants sometimes have like those warm hand towel thingies. I'm up for experiencing that.
That maybe some people can mistake for something, a starter, and they just put it in their mouth.
Yeah. Again, that is a valid assumption, okay, with the size of the portions.
Yeah.
But yes, I would want to go once for the experience, and then depending on what that experience is, I would likely never go back. But I can't say for sure until I've actually done it.
Yeah. Because it's like a tiny little piece of chicken and a tiny little piece of like mash this big. Like, no. Yeah. I need my food.
Exactly. I need food.
We love food.
I need sustenance. Okay? I don't need tasters and sample sizes. I need sustenance. Yay or nay? Meeting your celebrity crush in real life. Tim's writing an essay again. Yeah.
Yay!
I was going to say, I have never met a celebrity crush in real life, but I would definitely be up for it.
You've seen him sing.
Yeah, I've seen him sing.
And
but
he
I
was
have not.
this close.
Yeah,
sort of.
my arms ain't that long. Okay. But yeah, I would want to meet a celebrity crush at some point.
Yeah.
It may be disappointing, who knows, but yeah, I would want to do it at some point. But you obviously have met some of your celebrity crushes.
Yeah.
Multiple, not just one, because you're an overachiever.
Yeah, I own it.
Yes.
Come at me. Like, I need to own it. I own it, and that's just me, and I love it, and then I'm a fangirl, and get over it. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
But yes, it's okay, so there's a whole thing about meeting your celebrity like crushes and the expectations and expectations.
Yes.
And sometimes it's good experiences, sometimes it's bad experiences. I'm lucky enough to the people that I've chosen or the people that I admire, my celebrity crushes, are very down to earth, very nice and all this. So it's kind of like, I mean, yeah.
Yeah, you hear the horror stories where people are like, oh, I met this person. They seem so nice in the movies. And when they do interviews and everything, and they say they meet them and they're just complete dicks.
Yeah, yeah.
So I think it's a valid fear to have, but I would take that chance. It's fine.
Oh, yeah, I'd take it any day. Any day, every day.
Any day, every day.
Yeah, you know me.
Big life announcements that seem anticlimactic. I'm pretty sure... I'm trying to think.
One life announcement.
I'm trying to think of mine. Things that I thought would be wow. There's been quite a few. Like big life things. Think about like your 21st. If you like get a qualification, if you get a new job, if you... Okay, I've never obviously do a pregnancy announcement, but like...
Yeah, no, me neither.
When you get married, engaged, if you get divorced, if you get... I don't know. Hang on. Yeah, no, I was thinking about this the wrong way around. Hang on. I've got mine.
Big life announcements.
Yeah, if they feel anticlimactic, so like you think it's going to be amazing, like all of these things that should be amazing to announce, and then actually they're just like, oh, okay, cool.
I am Lady Whistle now. It's me.
We're talking about real life here, okay?
I mean, I haven't had that many big announcements in my life, so...
I have. Not all good. Just saying.
Yeah, I don't know what to put, to be fair. Because...
I think... Okay, but have you never been to someone else's big announcement?
Okay, I've got one. Okay, well, it's not really a big... It's more like a big event.
Yeah, but,
For that.
I think, like... Things like big announcements, all of the big... we're talking about, like, milestones, right? In a person's life.
Yeah.
So milestones would be, like, your 18th, your 21st, I think, like, your 50th, your... Like I said, then when you get engaged, when you get married, if you get divorced, if you get, like, a diploma, sometimes just when you graduate high school, depending on how bad you were in school, some people would celebrate that.
Yeah.
What else? Getting a promotion.
I mean, there have been some, milestones that are great, but other ones I'm like, meh.
But think about it as well, like, when we see videos of people online, for example, all these people who do, like, all these major, like, gender reveals.
Oh, yeah, that's so
and
stupid.
when
Sorry.
This is what we're talking about, though.
Okay, yeah.
I was just using my life as an example because I was trying to think of how I felt in the moment.
Nah.
Yeah. I think I'm all about celebrating your wins, which you should do. But I think that it can feel very anticlimactic. Because a person is, like, waiting for this amazing moment, and then it happens and you think, this isn't as great as I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
So I think, yeah, I think it's a general situation, or like a general feeling, I think, because I do know of other people who have also been in similar situations where they thought something would feel very different.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I suppose where you feel that something's going to be great, that something's going to like help you, or you're going to do this and then everything will change,
yeah.
I think. And then you get to that part and you feel like, oh, this is what I dreamed of and this is what I wanted. And it's not it's making me feel like meh.
Yeah, it's just like whatever. You
Yeah.
think that you will feel different after it, and you don't.
Yeah.
It's like, I was thinking about this. It's like when, if say for example you study, right, and you get a diploma, or you get like your bachelor, whatever it is that you're getting, and you get that, and you're like, yes, I got this, and you announce it, and it's like this amazing feeling, and no one's hiring. How anticlimactic must that be?
Yeah.
And so you can't even do that at the end of the day. You've now got this qualification. You've put it up everywhere to say that you've now got this thing and you accomplished this thing, celebrating your win as you should.
Yeah.
And then your line of work that you have now studied the last however many years
chosen
for, no one's hiring. That's anticlimactic AF.
Yeah.
Like, what? So that's a wrap for our very underwhelming, but hopefully overwhelming episode. Hopefully the episode wasn't underwhelming. The episode was about underwhelming things.
Yeah, maybe it was a reality check. But let us know. Let us know in the comments what's been the most underwhelming thing that you've experienced. Let's just say a person, a situation, a place, food. Just let us know. Drop it in the comments.
Yeah, something that was like, it wasn't bad. It was just not quite what you expected it was going to be, and you felt slightly disappointed. So yeah, drop that in the comments below. Remember to join us every Thursday for our main segment, or our main episode, and every Tuesday for our game segment. Thursdays is midday UK time. Tuesdays just before midday UK time. Like and subscribe to the channel if you want to see more of this content.
And don't forget to follow us on social media.
Yeah. And Spotify.
We are on Spotify.
On Spotify as well.
Yeah.
Hope you enjoyed this episode with us. We'll see you in the next one.